Good morning, class. So, this is your reading lesson for Monday, March 30th. I'm going to start first with vocabulary. I'm going to do a quick review. And again, you don't have this book. Here are your words. Let's go through them. The first word is ashamed. Ashamed is when you feel embarrassed or bad about something. This little girl feels ashamed about something. Next word is boast. Say boast. Boast is when you brag. Sometimes it's good to boast, sometimes it's not so good because it makes people feel sad. Remember in the story how the beetle got her colors? The Goody kept bragging about his colors and boasting about his colors. The third word is dash. A dash is a quick run. So these people are dashing out of the rain. Next word is holler. Holler is to yell. So this little girl is hollering for her dog. So if we have ashamed, boast, dash, holler. Next word is plenty. Plenty is when you have enough of something. And I talked on Thursday how we have plenty of pencils in our classroom. Next word is similarities. Similarities means something that is the same. So these are, she was saying these are similarities between me and my brother. They both like soccer. They both have red shirts on. Victory is when you win at something. Remember the beetle at the end of the story? He achieved victory. He won the race. And wisdom. Wisdom is having great knowledge. So these are your vocabulary words, and I'm going to put an assignment on Schoology for you to choose 3 of the words and write 3 complete sentences. And I'll grade that, and I'll put that on Schoology. So I left you Thursday, and you heard Gary and the boys and I read this folk tale, How the Beetle Got Her Colors, and it was a play. There were different parts of the play, and when you read it, I asked you to read this on Thursday and Friday. And when you read it, and you saw the different parts of the play, we recognize it's a folk tale for 2 reasons. Animals are the characters, and it teaches you a lesson. So by the end of this story, I think you've figured out the lesson. Let me give you a second to think about that. Yeah, I think you have it. The lesson is not to tease or not to bully someone. At the end it says, a story such as this is fun to hear, but it also teaches us a useful lesson. The tale of a Goody and Beetle shows us the wisdom of not making fun of others. Okay? All right, so what I want to do today is I want you to find text evidence of how a Goody was teasing the beetle, how he was bullying the beetle. And I want you to go through each page, and I'm going to do this one together. So if you look on the first page of the story, 372, and if you could pause this, and I want to see if you find an evidence of how a Goody was teasing Beetle. Okay. And I found one. There were other examples, but this one I found. A Goody says, Beetle, you are not beautiful like me. I have lovely brown fur. It shines in the light. You are just plain gray. So that's on page 372. Okay. And then 373, if you could pause this and read this and look for an example of where Goody was bullying. Okay, and if you're back, on 373, the beetle says, I do not like being teased. It makes me feel sad. So it gives an example of how the beetle is feeling. So what I want you to do today is I want you to reread this story. It should be becoming more familiar with you. And I want you to write down as many examples of where the beetle is being teased in the story. So any kind, it can be what the parrot said, it can be what the agouti said, it can be what the arrow frog said. So just write down in your spiral notebook any example you see of the beetle getting teased. And if you want to write down the page number, like I wrote down the page number for both of those, that would be great. Okay, so let me review again. Your reading lesson for today, your assignment, on Schoology you'll write 3 sentences using vocabulary words, and I'll post that soon. And the second assignment is to reread how the beetle got her colors. And I want you to write down as many examples as you can. Give me text evidence of how the beetle was being teased or bullied. All right, and then I'll go over this tomorrow. And this, you write down these examples in your spiral notebook, not on Schoology. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you later.